Although the Vintage Chic Stamp TV kit is perfect for layered cards with lots of patterned paper, ribbons, and embellishments, you can create a quick and easy, clean and simple card that really packs a punch. Let me show you the tools and products you're going to need to do this card. First, you're going to need some of the stamps from the Vintage Chic kit. And what I have here is I have the image with the 4 flowers, and then I have one of the greetings. Then you're going to need some ink, and I'm using the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. You're also going to need some cardstock, and I have half a sheet of the 120-pound heavy base weight white. Then I'm using some of the black ribbon from the Vintage Chic kit, and you can use any of the ribbons from the kit for different looks. It's really fun to mix and match and try some different things. You're also going to need a Sakura Stardust pen, and I'm using the Clear Star. And then I grabbed some of my embellishments out of my drawer. I'm using these crystal stickers. These are the self-adhesive rhinestones that we carry at Gina Designs. And you don't have to use these. You can use brads from the kit, or you can use any kind of little embellishment, a button, any kind of little thing that you might have in your embellishment drawer. So don't feel obligated to use the rhinestones. But I'm just using them because I grabbed them out of my drawer. Okay, and I'm going to also use the Score Buddy to score the card. So, to start, I'm going to score this card. What I've done is I've cut a whole sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock in half the long way at 4¼ inches. Then I'm going to score this one at 5.5 inches. There we go. And just flatten that out real well. Okay. Now I'm going to grab some of the Memento Black ink, the Tuxedo Black, and the flower stamp. And I'm going to ink up this stamp, and I'm going to create a little garden of flowers toward the bottom of my card. And I'm going to start right in the center of the card. I'm just going to hold that closed there with my pinky. And you can see I'm stamping off the card a little bit because I want these to be a little bit lower. So there's my first stamp image. Then I'm going to stamp it one more time next to it. And I'm going to do that one just a hair higher. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit higher. Right on the end, like that. It's just a tiny bit higher. It's very hard to see the difference, but when you're looking right down on it, you can see there's just a tiny little bit of height difference in the second one. Okay. And then, actually, I'm going to stamp one more thing. I'm going to stamp my greeting, and I'm going to stamp it low on the top of the flowers, but more toward the left-hand side. And the greeting that I have here is, why are you trying to fit in when you were born to stand out? And I really like this greeting, especially for somebody that's maybe having a little bit of trouble, whether it's getting the right job or they're having some friendship issues or whatever. This is kind of a nice saying, you know, a little card of encouragement for them. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp this right here. There we go. For my next step, I'm going to add just a single piece of ribbon with just a tied knot around the top. So I'm going to measure that out a little bit here, so I don't take too much. Just cut that like that. Now, tie that, oops, like that. There we go. And just finish off the edge here by cutting it in a little kind of angle. And then I'm going to just slide that up a hair toward the top. There we go. Now, what I want to do is I want to pick one flower and I want to accent it. This is going to be the flower that stands out and it's not trying to fit in. So I'm going to do that by using the Clear Star Sakura Stardust pen. Just let me start it on the side of my scratch paper there. And I think I'll do this first one here. I'm going to just color in around the perimeter. And then just randomly add a little bit of sparkle to the petals. I'm not going to color every petal, but I'm just going to randomly add some sparkle. I'll show you how this sparkles in just a minute. Okay. And then my last step here is I'm going to choose one of the rhinestones, and I think I'm going to choose this third size here. These are the assorted sizes. I'm going to pick this one and just cut one of those off. And pop that right into the center of that special flower that's different than the rest. And that is the finished clean and simple card. Try highlighting one flower in a different color or cutting it out and popping it up from the rest for another fun option.